Yo Oilers, it's your boy Will, and I'm back with your favorite weekly news show. This episode is first to evolve to a new level by showcasing APA's upcoming play, Inherit the Wind.
With all the amazing APA events going on right now, we decided to put the Campus Update spotlight on the show Inherit the Wind. We talked to some of the actors for more insight on this play.
This show is about the Scopes monkey trial, more or less, and it kind of tells the story of how a teacher taught about evolution.
The play progresses because that's a crime in the town that he lives in.
The entire town is outraged, and it's basically about the trial.
The prosecuting attorney, myself, Matthew Harrison Brady, and Henry Drummond, which is the defending attorney, have a whole big head-to-head.
The play is really about the importance of freedom of thought and expression, but the literal meaning of it would be just a court case.
Show has a lot more of a grounding for all the characters, so there's actual research you can put into the actual people who are involved in the trial, and you can really get to know your characters and how they would play into the events that actually happened.
You know, maybe you're not much into acting, theater performances, maybe, you don't think it aligns with your religious values. Either way, I say this show isn't about your values in any way. It's the kind of show that makes you think, and you're going to come away from it thinking, wow, I got through that whole show. My brain feels more awake now than it did when I came here.
Sounds like it's going to be a great show. Be sure to pick up your tickets in either the APA office or online at hbapa.org.
Wow, that looks like a pretty evolved play. I can't wait to scope out all you Oilers there. That's not all that's coming up in the APA world. There are two important fundraisers this weekend, starting with MMET's biggest concert of the year, the Beatles Story 1967, which is on Thursday and Friday. Here's Aaron with the details.
On November 2nd and 3rd, the APA MMET program is putting on their annual Beatles fundraiser show at First Christian Church. This year, they're performing the Beatles' entire musical output from 1967, which includes songs from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and Magical Mystery Tour, as well as singles and songs the Beatles wrote for other artists to celebrate the 50th anniversary of this iconic year in music. This is a continuation of an ongoing theme of yearly Beatles shows. Last year, they did songs released in 1966, and before that, 1965.
In a normal show, we would be doing album order, but we have this giant storyline behind everything, and we have the dates they were all recorded, how they were recorded, so it's kind of like a history lesson and showing how each song influenced the making of every other song.
We also have a pre-show before this, and the pre-show will have other songs from other artists in the year 67.
We have a lot of weird, psychedelic stuff. The Beatles were very experimental at this point.
I'm the Walrus, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, with a little help from my friends.
Honestly, we've got tons of different performers. You can see the pre-show where we'll have our sophomores and our freshmen play. And the show is overall going to be really fun. We have a lot of complex arrangements, a lot of talented musicians. We'll have a silent auction in the front and other different opportunities to hang out.
Being an MMET, I've learned so much more about music, like how to listen to songs and figure them out instead of relying on sheet music, and how to work with other people in a collaborative position. Basically, it's just taught me a lot about being more self-sufficient, because it's not really like a you do this, you do that program. It's kind of student-run and student-driven, and you kind of work together cohesively to make a final product like the Beatles show.
People should see this show because it's such a great opportunity to experience some of the music that shaped the rest of the world today.
It's a lot of stuff you probably won't hear performed live in its entirety ever in any other setting. It's just not practical for anyone else to do it, but we're doing it.
Since it's a fundraiser, all proceeds from this show go back into the program. Tickets are available online, or you can purchase them in the APA office.
Thanks for that, Aaron. A ticket for this MMET show helps Campus Update too, so go online and get yours. This Saturday is another important APA fundraiser that's a little less rock and a little more plastic. The dance department's annual trash bag fashion show.
This year's theme is trash flicks, so it's like songs you would find from TV shows and movies. And so the costumes are made of tablecloths and duct tape and trash bags, because the original idea was that it's a fundraiser show, so they didn't want to pay for costumes, so they just have the kids make their costumes in a trash bag so they don't have to pay for that.
In order to choreograph for Trash Bag, we're only given a month to work with our classes, so that's probably only about 8 hours to create a 2.5-minute piece, and then we have to totally organize the show on the day of Trash Bag and put on a great show for you guys.
Ticket prices include a full meal and a show, obviously, and students get a discounted price.
Come see Trash Bag at Dwyer Middle School on November 5th, with shows at 12:30 and 2 p.m.
Looks like they have fundraising in the bag. You know, I could wear a bag like that. It would make a great and cheap Halloween costume. Wait, isn't this supposed to be the Halloween special? Dylan, you were supposed to remind me. Come on. How do we do the ghost effects? Can we? I have to die. That's it. Hi Oilers, it's freshly dead Will Watts with the spoopiest of spoopy Campus Update Halloween specials. First up is our correspondent Cameron with a list of some great Hallows Eve movies to watch.
Hey Oilers, since we're about to celebrate Halloween and going door to door asking for candy may not be everybody's idea for a celebration. Many of us are in search of other ways to get in the spirit of the holiday. One of my favorite ways to celebrate is by watching classic scary movies. There are a lot of options out there in the world of the spooky cinema, so I chose 3 classic horror movies that you should check out this Halloween. The first one is the original Friday the 13th, made in the 80s. This movie is about a group of young counselors setting up a summer camps in Crystal Lake, only to find out that there is a brutal slasher named Jason Voorhees out to kill them, and they have to survive for their life. This film is great with its mystery and drama to find out who Jason is going after next. The second one is Scream, made in 1996. This movie is about a killer who watched too many scary movies and is on a movie-themed killing spree in the town of Woodsboro. It won't just make you scared, it might just make you laugh too. The last one is Stephen King's It. I highly recommend the original movie rather than the recent remake, as the original felt a lot more terrifying with a group of kids trying to stop a child-killing clown. So next time you're looking for a good way to spend a Halloween in alone or with friends, I hope you check out these movies. Happy Halloween, Oilers.
Awesome, Cameron. I'm dying to see those. Next, trigger warning, because this segment might make you throw up. It's disgusting in every possible way.
Happy Halloween, Oilers. My name is William Eckberg, and this is
Aaron Stafford.
And today we're doing a blind taste test.
All right, you're gonna try your first dish. All right, sweet. It's right in front of you. It's in a bowl. It's in a bowl. It's in a bowl.
I need to hold
I
on
feel
to
it.
something.
All right.
Warmer, yes. Very warm.
Go in and take a handful. Grab a huge handful and just. Oh no! Oh, there's Skittles.
I'm just desperate at this point because I haven't eaten anything all day.
Taste the chocolatey rainbow. I feel like I have something to regret now.
I regret everything in my life.
So this dish is our second dish. I'm just gonna put this in your mouth right here.
Oh no! Oh gosh! What are you doing, Darren?
For your second dish, open your mouth up wide.
Yeah, it's not on a dish, dude. It's just like a.
There's no dish.
Yeah, something.
For your second thing. It's a dish.
Chef Aaron prepared it. It's a dish.
With my leg.
Did you wash your hands? Nope.
Honestly, that's not that bad.
Okay, what is it with you and mixing chocolate with not chocolate?
All right. Last one, grand finale.
God dang it, Will.
It's every day, bro!
It's pretty gross, but it's all right.
That is Frank's Red Hot seasoning with Warhead's gummy worms.
Oh yeah.
It's like a really messed up hot dog.
Alrighty, Oilers, that's it for today. But before we end the segment, I'm gonna try out my own medicine. Wow, that is horrible.
Oh, there we go.
Stay classy, Oilers.
I think it needs to go to a hospital.
I'm glad I wasn't a part of that spoopy segment. Or was I? Thanks for watching, Oilers, and remember to make sure to install the Uwu Chrome extension in every computer you use.